The Selfish Path to Romance. Download Chapter 1 for free at drkenner.com and at amazon.com.
Cameron, you're trying to tell if someone's a good match for you or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me Tell me a little bit about this person.
We get along great. We're like really good friends. So, I sense that vibes I get off her that she is attracted to me, but...
Okay, it's a little hard to hear you.
I said, we've been friends for a long time. We're really close and good friends.
Okay, you're how old?
32.
You're 32. And this other person, male or female?
Female.
Female, okay. I don't jump to that conclusion. And how old is she?
The same age.
30 in the 30s, early 30s?
No, it's just I'm a month and a half older than her.
Okay, that's not significant. If there were a big age difference, then that would be another issue to consider. And so you guys have been good friends. And when you say good friends, does that mean you're lovers? That you're looking?
No, we're just...
You're good buddies. And
yeah, we're able to talk to each other like for a long, long time. Usually I'm not able to like talk to women for a long, you know what I mean?
Okay, so this
I'm not that interested, I guess.
You're not that interested, or do you feel a little awkward around women?
No, I don't know. It's just she seems to like when she talks, gets my attention, like mesmerized, I guess. You know what I mean?
In what way?
And just, I guess she respects what I say, and it's not like we don't try to force our opinions on each other.
So you're good listeners.
Yeah, I guess so.
And do you have similar values? I mean, let's just say that one of you, let's just say that it's not you and this girl, but two people are meeting and they listen to one another, but one's a cocaine addict and the other's a robber. Okay, they can listen all they want, but that'll never be a match made in heaven.
Yeah.
So when you say you both listen, do you share similar values?
Yes.
When I say values, what are the types of things that you've discovered that you share?
They're both, I guess, same interest, same. We've been through a lot of things, the same things together.
Okay, give me an example, one or two examples.
Okay, let's say she has a problem. She's dated a couple guys here and there, right? I've got no problem with that. And she came to me and said what I thought. And I told her, this is what's going on. Because I guess I can read people really well. And I've given her, what would happen, my opinion. And then sure enough, that happened.
Okay, so she dated someone, but she's not dating you. You guys,
no.
Let me see if I've got this right. You've become buddies, and you want to take the next step.
Yes.
And you don't know whether to take that next step or not because you don't know if she's the right person for you. And are you also concerned whether she feels that you're the right person for her?
Well, I'm pretty sure she feels the same way, but we're just, as far as, if she's the right person.
Okay.
I know she's attracted to me, but I just, you know what I'm saying?
What are your red flags?
I have no red flags.
Okay, that's one good sign. If you told me that she's an alcoholic or she's got anger management problems, there are certain things. Let me go through a few things that you would want to watch out for in any partner.
Okay.
You would want to watch out for lying, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Even little white lies. Be careful because if they use them with other people, if it's I said I was sick at work, but I really wasn't, so I stayed out of work. I really wasn't sick. And I told them I never wore the dress when I returned it, but I really did. If they use white lies with other people, guess what?
Hey, I got to interrupt this because we've got to pay some bills. 30 seconds, that's it. A very quick ad, and then Ellen will be back.
Romance. Ugh. I wish guys knew more about what we want from a relationship. Boy, I wish I knew more about what I want. Where's that ad I saw? Here it is. The Selfish Path to Romance. A serious romance guidebook. Download Chapter 1 for free at selfishromance.com and buy it at amazon.com. The Selfish Path to Romance. That is interesting.
Even little white lies. Be careful because if they use them with other people, guess what? They're going to use them with you.
Mm-mm.
Watch out for anger. If there's unrealistic anger, if there's a lot of resentment that's built up, that means that the communication isn't open enough. You're telling me it is at this stage.
Okay.
Watch out for watch out for people who don't show any emotions. You know, some people can be just flat.
Uh-huh.
That's not good either. Sometimes it's important to be angry when someone does something wrong to you.
All right.
I can hear you typing away. That's okay. If she's got bad manners or rude, you know, if you were at a restaurant and she just says, "This is terrible. I can't stand this shrimp. You're going to return it and you're going to bring me some new ones and I'm not going to pay for it." You know, that would be a problem. If she's really hooked into her family in ways that just feel, in the technical terminology is in mesh, squished together, like they don't leave independent life. She always has to ask her family for opinions, and their lives are too woven together, then she's not ready for a relationship.
No, she's none of those problems so
and
far.
Also money problems, finances. You know, you need to just watch out for someone that might take advantage of you.
Well, I can pick up on people's vibes really well. I can tell when people are basically decently honest or not.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I usually go with my gut instinct, and times that I haven't, I'm usually wrong, and I kick myself in the rear because, like, oh, I should have known, I should have went with that first instinct.
Okay, well, this instinct, are you worried you'll ruin a good friendship with her?
No, not at all.
I mean,
I think it'll actually, to tell you the truth, my gut feeling is that she is the one. Or, like, you know what I mean?
Okay, she's never been married before, no kids?
She was divorced. She's divorced, and I know part of it is probably because her ex-husband was really, like, he was a stalker, a very, like, controlling.
Okay, he was a controlling man?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
okay, so she has been married before. Any children?
No children.
Any children with you or any marriages before?
I have 4 children and from my ex-wife.
And a wife. So
ex-wife.
Oh, and obviously ex-wife, thank you. And how old are your kids?
11, 6, 4, and 2 years old.
And do you see them very often?
Yeah.
And what would she say about your kids?
I don't force my kids on her.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So that's a big area that you want to look into, Cameron. You know, whether...
Well, no, because I know how she is. I mean, as far as, like, whether she doesn't like kids, it's just, they're my kids, and I'm not going to, unless the relationship goes further, then I would probably bring them into it.
Okay, so you would like to take it further. What broke up your first relationship?
We just fought a lot.
You fought a lot. What do you think will prevent you from fighting with this woman?
Because of my last relationship, my ex-wife, we hardly talked.
Okay, but you also had 4 kids together. It's very busy with 4 kids.
Oh, yeah, but even before the kids
came
along.
Listen, let me give you a quick list that you want to make sure that I told you what goes wrong. Just a few different things you want to make sure that you share good habits together, that your attitude towards money is similar, that you feel visible with each other. And you said you already do that. You feel visible. And also that you have similar personalities that mesh and that you have similar interests and tastes. So you need the moral values of honesty and integrity, and you also need the other values of just things like sharing hobbies together. This is Dr. Ellen Kenner, and thank you so much for your call, Cameron, on the Rational Basis of Happiness.
For more Dr. Kenner podcast, go to drkenner.com and please listen to this ad. Here's an excerpt from The Selfish Path to Romance, the Serious Romance Guidebook by Drs. Kenner and Locke.
White lies are sometimes used in planning a surprise event, but many people do not like surprise events and feel hurt or duped by the white lies that are used to camouflage the surprise. Consider Sarah's case. For a month, she saw her partner and her best friend furtively whispering to one another when they were around her. They seemed to shun her. When she asked what was up, they conjured various white lies. Sarah felt isolated and she worried about her marriage. When she found out that they had been planning a surprise party, she was not relieved. The party did not make up for that painful period. She had not enjoyed being tricked. She would have preferred having had some choice in who was invited and the pleasure of looking forward to and helping plan the event.
You can download Chapter 1 for free by going to drkenner.com and buy it at amazon.com.